listen. Practice, speak. Practice makes you perfect.
I'd like to book a round-trip ticket. I'd like to book a round-trip ticket. What's the best route to the airport? What's the best route to the airport? Could you recommend a hotel nearby? Could you recommend a hotel nearby? I'd like to arrange transportation to the venue. I'd like to arrange transportation to the venue. Is Wi-Fi available at the hotel? Is Wi-Fi available at the hotel? Please send me the meeting location details. Please send me the meeting location details. Could you extend my stay for one more night? Could you extend my stay for one more night? I'll need a receipt for this expense. I'll need a receipt for this expense. What's the checkout time? What's the checkout time? Project management phrases. Let's set some clear milestones. Let's set some clear milestones. This project is on track for completion. This project is on track for completion. We need to allocate more resources. We need to allocate more resources. Can we prioritize this task? Can we prioritize this task? Let's break this down into smaller steps. Let's break this down into smaller steps. We need to adjust the timeline. We need to adjust the timeline. I'll update the project plan accordingly. I'll update the project plan accordingly. Are there any potential risks to consider? Are there any potential risks to consider? Let's ensure we meet the deadline. Let's ensure we meet the deadline. I'll share a progress report by Friday. I'll share a progress report by Friday. Sales and marketing phrases. Let's focus on the target audience. Let's focus on the target audience. How can we improve our sales strategy? How can we improve our sales strategy? This campaign has great potential. This campaign has great potential. Let's analyze the market trends. Let's analyze the market trends. We need to boost our online presence. We need to boost our online presence. Customer engagement is our priority. Customer engagement is our priority. Let's review the sales figures. Let's review the sales figures. This product has excellent growth prospects. This product has excellent growth prospects. How can we increase brand awareness? How can we increase brand awareness? Let's refine the marketing strategy. Let's refine the marketing strategy. Financial and budgeting phrases. We need to cut unnecessary expenses. We need to cut unnecessary expenses. Could you provide a detailed cost breakdown? Could you provide a detailed cost breakdown? The budget has been approved. The budget has been approved. Let's forecast the revenue for the next quarter. Let's forecast the revenue for the next quarter. We need to stick to the allocated budget. We need to stick to the allocated budget. Can you explain this expense in detail? Can you explain this expense in detail? Let's review the financial report. Let's review the financial report. Our profit margins are improving. Our profit margins are improving. We'll need additional funding for this project. We'll need additional funding for this project. Let's allocate more funds to this department. Let's allocate more funds to this department. Human resources phrases. We're looking for a qualified candidate. We're looking for a qualified candidate. Let's schedule the interviews for next week. Let's schedule the interviews for next week. Please submit your leave request in advance. Please submit your leave request in advance. We're conducting a performance review. We're conducting a performance review. Let's discuss employee engagement strategies. Let's discuss employee engagement strategies. Can you share the updated team structure? Can you share the updated team structure? We need to fill this position urgently. We need to fill this position urgently. The training program was well received. The training program was well received. Let's create a clear onboarding process. Let's create a clear onboarding process. Employee satisfaction is a key priority. Employee satisfaction is a key priority. General office phrases. Could you forward me that email? Could you forward me that email? Let's touch base later today. Let's touch base later today. I'll look into it and get back to you. I'll look into it and get back to you. Can we schedule a meeting for next week? Can we schedule a meeting for next week? Let's follow up on this tomorrow. Let's follow up on this tomorrow. Please keep me in the loop. Please keep me in the loop. Could you clarify what you meant by that? Could you clarify what you meant by that? I'll double check and confirm. I'll double check and confirm. Let's wrap this up by the end of the day. Let's wrap this up by the end of the day. Can we circle back to this later? Can we circle back to this later? Customer service phrases. How can I assist you today? How can I assist you today? Thank you for reaching out to us. Thank you for reaching out to us. I'll escalate this issue to our manager. I'll escalate this issue to our manager. I understand your concern and will look into it. I understand your concern and will look into it. Please hold on while I check that for you. Please hold on while I check that for you. Is there anything else I can help you with? Is there anything else I can help you with? We value your feedback. We value your feedback. I'll make sure this issue is resolved promptly. I'll make sure this issue is resolved promptly. Thank you for bringing this to our attention. Thank you for bringing this to our attention. We'll do everything we can to assist you. We'll do everything we can to assist you. Business negotiation phrases. Let's discuss the terms of the agreement. Let's discuss the terms of the agreement. What's your best offer? What's your best offer? Can we negotiate the pricing? Can we negotiate the pricing? I'd like to propose a counteroffer. I'd like to propose a counteroffer. Let's find a solution that works for both parties. Let's find a solution that works for both parties. Can we revisit this point later? Can we revisit this point later? I'll need some time to review this offer. I'll need some time to review this offer. Could you provide more flexibility on this? Could you provide more flexibility on this? Let's finalize the details of the contract. Let's finalize the details of the contract. I think we're close to reaching an agreement. I think we're close to reaching an agreement. Email communication phrases. I hope this email finds you well. I hope this email finds you well. Please find the attached document for your reference. Please find the attached document for your reference. Let me know if you have any questions or concerns. Let me know if you have any questions or concerns. I look forward to your reply. I look forward to your reply. Could you confirm receipt of this email? Could you confirm receipt of this email? Apologies for the delay in my response. Apologies for the delay in my response. Thank you for your prompt reply. Thank you for your prompt reply. Please let me know if you need further clarification. Please let me know if you need further clarification. I'll get back to you with more details soon. I'll get back to you with more details soon. Best regards, your name. Best regards, your name. Networking phrases. It's great to meet you. It's great to meet you. Could you tell me more about your role? Could you tell me more about your role? I'd love to stay in touch. I'd love to stay in touch. Here's my business card. Here's my business card. I really enjoyed our conversation. I really enjoyed our conversation. Do you attend many industry events like this? Do you attend many industry events like this? I'd like to learn more about your company. I'd like to learn more about your company. Let's connect on LinkedIn. Let's connect on LinkedIn. How long have you been in this field? How long have you been in this field? What's the best way to contact you? What's the best way to contact you? Leadership phrases. Let's set a clear vision for the team. Let's set a clear vision for the team. How can I support you in achieving your goals? How can I support you in achieving your goals? Let's recognize the hard work of the team. Let's recognize the hard work of the team. I believe in your potential. I believe in your potential. Let's brainstorm solutions together. Let's brainstorm solutions together. I'm open to feedback. I'm open to feedback. Let's align our efforts with the company's objectives. Let's align our efforts with the company's objectives. How can we improve team collaboration? How can we improve team collaboration? Let's celebrate our achievements. Let's celebrate our achievements. I appreciate your dedication. I appreciate your dedication. Presentation and meeting phrases. Let's begin with a quick overview of today's agenda. Let's begin with a quick overview of today's agenda. Please feel free to ask questions at any time. Please feel free to ask questions at any time. Let's move on to the next slide. Let's move on to the next slide. This brings us to the key takeaway. This brings us to the key takeaway. Let me summarize the main points for you. Let me summarize the main points for you. Does anyone have any questions or comments? Does anyone have any questions or comments? Let's take a 5-minute break before we continue. Let's take a 5-minute break before we continue. Please keep your comments brief and to the point. Please keep your comments brief and to the point. Let's wrap things up for today. Let's wrap things up for today. Thank you for your time and attention. Thank you for your time and attention. Finance and budgeting phrases. Let's review the budget for this quarter. Let's review the budget for this quarter. We need to cut unnecessary expenses. We need to cut unnecessary expenses. This project has gone over budget. This project has gone over budget. Let's allocate more funds to marketing. Let's allocate more funds to marketing. Could you provide a cost breakdown? Could you provide a cost breakdown? We need to justify these expenses to the stakeholders. We need to justify these expenses to the stakeholders. What's the projected ROI for this investment? What's the projected ROI for this investment? Let's finalize the financial report by Friday. Let's finalize the financial report by Friday. Can we get approval for this budget increase? Can we get approval for this budget increase? The profit margins are higher than expected. The profit margins are higher than expected. Marketing and sales phrases. What's the target audience for this campaign? What's the target audience for this campaign? Let's analyze the customer feedback. Let's analyze the customer feedback. We need to improve our online presence. We need to improve our online presence. This strategy will help boost our sales. This strategy will help boost our sales. Let's focus on retaining existing customers. Let's focus on retaining existing customers. Can we measure the campaign's effectiveness? Can we measure the campaign's effectiveness? We're seeing an increase in website traffic. We're seeing an increase in website traffic. Let's run an A/B test for the ad designs. Let's run an A/B test for the ad designs. What's the unique selling proposition of this product? What's the unique selling proposition of this product? We need to expand our market share. We need to expand our market share. Human resources phrases. Let's discuss the new employee onboarding process. Let's discuss the new employee onboarding process. We need to update the company's policies. We need to update the company's policies. This is part of our employee retention strategy. This is part of our employee retention strategy. Let's schedule the performance reviews for next week. Let's schedule the performance reviews for next week. We need to fill the open positions as soon as possible. We need to fill the open positions as soon as possible. Could you coordinate the training sessions? Could you coordinate the training sessions? Let's focus on employee satisfaction surveys. Let's focus on employee satisfaction surveys. We should address concerns raised by the team. We should address concerns raised by the team. Can we review the salary structure? Can we review the salary structure? The hiring process needs to be more streamlined. The hiring process needs to be more streamlined. Project management phrases. What's the timeline for this project? What's the timeline for this project? Let's assign tasks to the team members. Let's assign tasks to the team members. We need to identify potential risks early on. We need to identify potential risks early on. Please update me on the project's progress. Please update me on the project's progress. Let's prioritize tasks based on urgency. Let's prioritize tasks based on urgency. Are there any roadblocks we need to address? Are there any roadblocks we need to address? The deadline for this task is next Monday. The deadline for this task is next Monday. Let's schedule a project kickoff meeting. Let's schedule a project kickoff meeting. Can you provide a project status report? Can you provide a project status report? We'll need additional resources for this phase. We'll need additional resources for this phase. Problem-solving phrases. Let's brainstorm potential solutions. Let's brainstorm potential solutions. How can we approach this problem differently? How can we approach this problem differently? What are the root causes of this issue? What are the root causes of this issue? Let's focus on finding a win-win solution. Let's focus on finding a win-win solution. Can we implement a temporary fix for now? Can we implement a temporary fix for now? Let's gather more data before making a decision. Let's gather more data before making a decision. We need a long-term solution for this. We need a long-term solution for this. Let's evaluate the pros and cons of each option. Let's evaluate the pros and cons of each option. Can we involve other departments in solving this? Can we involve other departments in solving this? Let's learn from this and avoid similar issues in the future. Let's learn from this and avoid similar issues in the future. Closing deals phrases. When can we finalize the agreement? When can we finalize the agreement? We're ready to proceed with the deal. We're ready to proceed with the deal. Can we sign the contract by the end of this week? Can we sign the contract by the end of this week? Let's review the final terms before closing. Let's review the final terms before closing. Thank you for choosing to work with us. Thank you for choosing to work with us. We're excited to begin this partnership. We're excited to begin this partnership. Can we move forward with the payment process? Can we move forward with the payment process? The documents are ready for your signature. The documents are ready for your signature. Let us know if you have any final questions. Let us know if you have any final questions. It's a pleasure doing business with you. It's a pleasure doing business with you. Let's touch base next week. Let's touch base next week. Can you keep me updated on this? Can you keep me updated on this? Let's circle back on this topic later. Let's circle back on this topic later. Please feel free to reach out anytime. Please feel free to reach out anytime. I'll follow up with you shortly. I'll follow up with you shortly. Let's connect to discuss this in more detail. Let's connect to discuss this in more detail. Can we schedule a quick call? Can we schedule a quick call? I'll send over the details right away. I'll send over the details right away. This aligns with our company goals. This aligns with our company goals. We need to revisit this strategy. We need to revisit this strategy. Let's ensure we're on the same page. Let's ensure we're on the same page. I'll keep this on my radar. I'll keep this on my radar. Let me clarify what I meant earlier. Let me clarify what I meant earlier. This requires further discussion. This requires further discussion. We're currently assessing our options. We're currently assessing our options. Can you provide an ETA for this task? Can you provide an ETA for this task? Let's identify the next steps. Let's identify the next steps. This will require cross-department collaboration. This will require cross-department collaboration. We should escalate this issue immediately. We should escalate this issue immediately. Could you elaborate on that point? Could you elaborate on that point? Let's aim for a quick turnaround time. Let's aim for a quick turnaround time. This project has high priority. This project has high priority. Let's revisit this during the next meeting. Let's revisit this during the next meeting. Could you provide a brief overview? Could you provide a brief overview? Let's evaluate the risks involved. Let's evaluate the risks involved. Please send me the latest updates. Please send me the latest updates. Let's ensure all stakeholders are informed. Let's ensure all stakeholders are informed. We need to mitigate potential risks. We need to mitigate potential risks. Let's make this a collaborative effort. Let's make this a collaborative effort. This requires immediate action. This requires immediate action. Let's explore alternative solutions. Let's explore alternative solutions.